went out this morning. You've got
Which way
24
round would you
hours.
rather? I would think you'd rather go early, late, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's tiring playing in that heat. You need time to recover, that's for sure. Players are only hitting a fairway wood off here. You don't want to be much more than 250 yards off the tee maximum, and there's a big slope that you pitch on. It's very much positioning on the 14th hole. Anything down the right half and it opens up the whole location.
So Celine Boutier now. Is at that short par 4 13th.
Not the longest player in the field, so won't be able to reach into. Just looking to leave herself a good number.
What would you say her strengths are?
Very accurate, and when that putter is on, I mean, you just saw at the Solheim, didn't you? It was incredible putting performance. It couldn't leave that short, understandably why it's gone a bit long, but left herself a bit of a right to left putt there.
Been a indifferent year for Jenny Hagland. Kind of had some status on the LPGA Tour this year.
Get there.
Oh, it's going to be another drop shot, unfortunately. Yeah, played LPGA Tour last year, struggled. Had a fantastic 2018 where she won Ladies European Tour, won in Morocco. She also won on the Symetra Tour as well. Well, this would be a spell, wouldn't it? She's just gone birdie, eagle. I think this is for birdie as well.
10 feet right to left.
And it's typical of Caroline Headwell. She's either red hot or absolutely nowhere. And at the moment, she's red hot. 4 under, 1 off the lead.
She sure is. I remember shooting a really low round at the French Open last year.
62 final round.
Final round, and she is, when she's on, and you can see in her eyes actually, and putting style will suit these greens. You do need to hit them firmer when she's putting positively. These greens will really suit her.
Because at the Solheim Cup, it was her first time that she'd played her way into the team. She'd been a captain's pick before then, but she only got to play 2 matches. I think she was in one game where she lost 7 and 5, and then she wasn't played again until the singles, which she lost as well to one of the quarters.
But saying that, she's streaky golfer, but she's streaky in Solheim as well, isn't she? She's either winning every single point or losing. So that
she's done a 5 out of 5 before, yeah.
Absolutely. She has an up and down career, but her highs, you know, the fact she can shoot 62 final round, it just shows that it's in there.
To win as well.
Exactly.
To win.
It shows that it's in there, and it must frustrate her that she can't maintain it, but there is no question her playing ability.
Well, I mentioned that she's only made 1 cut in 9 events in 2020, albeit it's been a strange year for everyone.
She did that a couple of years ago as well, where she was, scraping the barrel golf-wise, not playing well, and then shoots back in and starts playing well, like at the French Open.
Well, here's the number 1 French player. That's not Alison Lee, that is Celine Boutier.
Just to sit.
Interesting round from Headwell because she started the day with 10 straight pars. She just goes birdie, eagle, birdie. Boutier mixed her birdies up a bit more. No drop shots on the car for her either.
Now, after a positive approach to the 14th, Alison Lee has this for a 3. Straight back into the grain, just can't get it there. I'm sorry, Peter Finch fans, you won't get to see him make a belt.
Yeah, we're focusing on the pros.
This is what the players face with their second shot into 14.
It's why you want to be down the right flank, isn't it, really? That's a good view of why, especially if they tuck the flag over on that left side. Yeah,
from the left side, you're hitting across the green. And there's a slight upslope just before the green, where right in line with the post at the back. So you need to carry that. But the trouble is that gets you onto the back ledge, and then it's all down grain. So going at the hole from this position, the miss arguably is just through the back of the green. Be a popular.
Charlie Hull on the 13th tee. Started her round on the 17th in this shotgun start. Seems to like it. Caught that bunker down the right-hand side. Bit of work to do for Chad. Lydia Cope just one back, and Caroline Headwell, who's gone hole in one birdie, and she is also at 4 under par, along with Celine Boutier out on the course. They'll be looking to catch from Stook. So is this lady as well, Minjee Lee.
We saw Alison Lee with a similar putt on the 14th. It's back into the grain, so it'll be slow around the hole. Oh, just needed hitting.
Look at that flag. It's actually calm still out there. Of course, when the players were finishing from the morning wave, it was quite a stiff breeze.
Yeah, the breeze is always kind of north-northwest this time of year. So you'll feel it into your face on 7, 8, and across you on 9. But it just drops. I mean, what time are we now? 8:30 at night.
Yeah, play due to finish at 10 o'clock at night. Dagger.
Put for a 2 on 17.
Yeah. Started with a couple of 6s in her first 3 holes. Close to clawing one back there. Yeah, amazing start for her as a Ladies European Tour rookie, winning in South Africa as a teenager. It's just the second Indian to win on the Ladies European Tour, the other Aditi Ashok. And is, of course, playing predominantly now on the LPGA Tour. She's got to play in some majors now. So second season, obviously, out here. So this is where the tee shot at 13 finished for Charlie Hull.
30-yard bunker shot.
Lovely shot. Nice shot.
That will always get a clap from the amateurs. You see that, hard to judge in the light. It's because of the shadows over you. So when you're playing a bunker shot, you're not trying to hit the ball, are you? You're trying to hit just behind it. So with the shadows, it can get difficult, but not when you're Charlie Hull.
Here's Muniha, Lily. This is at 16, part 5, so third shot in for the Chinese player. He was the medalist at Q School at the end of last year, or I should say Q Series, as it's known now on the LPGA Tour. Medalist means she won it.
Gives you a better status when you win, so it's about how high you finish at Q Series.
Saw Jenny Hagland drop a shot at 17, trouble off the tee as well here at 18, so this is well work to do to save par for the Swede. One of those that's struggling out there right now.
Boutier hitting into the 14th. Oh, you see there, she's caught the downslope and down grain. We've seen 3
At least he doesn't know he's on TV.
So the amateurs play off the same tees as Charlie. I mean, it's got to be quite daunting when she's just there smashing it 250 in the air next to you.
Yeah,
it's the only game you can do that, though, isn't it? You know, he talked about Rafael Nadal. You can't play tennis against him.
Well, you could, but you'd hardly hit the ball.
Yeah, you wouldn't get it back, would you?
And rest assured, he would get it back. So, for birdie.
Not a whole lot in this. Ooh, dribbles in.
Birdie number 4 of the round for Charlie Hull. Yeah, you look at the way Charlie's playing, and of course, you know what Mel's done, Mel Reid, and obviously Georgia Hall's win, and you look at Boutier here, and you know Carlotta's up there every week. Team Europe, you know, looking ahead to the Solheim next year. As things stand, they're in pretty good shape to have a very strong 12.
Absolutely. I felt that the Glen Eagles team 1 to 12 was the strongest that there ever has been in terms of depth. Obviously, losing Suzanne Petterson is huge, but the likes of Mel Reid was a vice captain, so someone like that's going to come in, and there'll be a few players that always play well in the next year. We're in a good place right now, European golf.
Yeah, it's being played the Solheim Cup in America, and then off to Spain for the very first time.
Oh, there's Stephen there. He's the head pro at Emirates Golf Club. Normally caddies for her, actually. So he'll have plenty of experience, so make sure you listen to Stephen. I'll tell you all the lines. Quicker, but the Faldo is got bigger greens and they're more undulating.
Yeah, 2 wins on the Ladies European Tour a couple of years ago, Boutier. Like Minjee Lee, Lydia Ko, former world #1 amateur. Here is the aforementioned Australian.
22.
Now the flag on 15 is hanging on the right-hand side. It's only 8 on and 4 off the right. Anything left is good here. It appears that she's listened. Oh, just a bit short. Looks like she caught that heavy.
Bunch of birdies, an eagle out there as well. Boutier.
Not many shots, but you've been seeing them in the no holding one this time, like Caroline Hedvelt earlier on. He'll be taking home the watch. So greenside bunker coming downhill from there. And Charlie on the 14th, just with the fairway wood, trying to find the fairway.
See it. Bounce. Is that all right then?
She's missed it down the right-hand side again. Remember, she did that. I'm not sure if it's going to be okay. Maybe she did that at 10 down the par 5. Just a bit of tidying up for Boutier. Born in Paris to Thai parents, now based out in Texas.
Second shot into 18. That's a good leave there, 25.
Thing having to deal with the shadows, isn't it? Emily's had a bit more to deal with than that though today. The #1 player on the race to Costa del Sol. Yeah, you can see that. It's the body language says much about what's going on. Not much has gone wrong really, has it, the last few months, but today's been a bad day.
Minjee Lee on the 15th with a long range birdie try. Such a great temperature to play golf in right now. 24 degrees, no wind. You can see the players looking around all the time. That's because they're looking at the lights, looking at the skyscrapers and the skyline.
Well, we were stopping every 5 minutes, weren't we, to take a photo when we were having a whiz around the course yesterday. Now Davies for another birdie.
This has got some turn on it.
This for the 6th birdie of the round. Oh, she's walking them in, I tell you what. If her putt is hot, she could get herself in the mix here.
Look at that scorecard. Plenty of red, just like her favourite football team, Liverpool.
Yeah, this is another red.
We had a good chat in the lift, actually, about the victory last night. She had a nice spring in her step, I think, but she likes to stay up no matter what to watch the football. So even if she's in Australia, she will stay up to watch Liverpool or wake up to watch Liverpool.
well, she famously won the Evian Masters, as it was. She took the TV out on the course because England were playing Spain in the European Championships back in 1996. Alison, it's her par, stays at 7 over. She got fined. She won the tournament. Didn't see the penalty shootout though, because she was getting the prize.
Yeah, look at that. She heard it, didn't she? She heard us win the penalty shootout. We didn't win one for a long time after that.
She won a few more though.
Indeed.
That's pretty cool lighting, isn't it?
It's a bit Star Warsy. Get the lightsaber out. So these are new. This is not there in the day. When I had to walk around earlier, those flags aren't there.
No,
so
we
they
didn't see
must
them
switch
yesterday.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charlie's found her ball on the right side of 14. She will be able to see the flag if it's any consolation. Coming straight up the green rather than across it.
Found another bunker.
Another one missed to the right. Boutier's come up short on 15 also, but that's not a bad leave. It's very narrow at the front of 15. It's well guarded by the bunkers.
Yeah, like Headwall, Minjee has only made one cut this year, but she's only played 6 events. She wanted to start the year a little later, so she planned to skip the events in Australia, and then by the time she wanted to get out playing, she wasn't able to.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate year, but she will get the same status back. So this year, everybody keeps their same status unless they win and they go up. So nobody can move down. So she'll start the year fresh as the medalist winner.
A little bit of work still left for Charlie Hull to save her part.
Now the question is, you know, you've missed a few right. Is the range open when you finish? I mean, and will Adam go with her? You must say.
Well, you've got to be back on the tee at 10 o'clock the next morning.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to be on the range that late?
I don't think her caddy would be too pleased if she marched him to the range instead of the bus back to the hotel. In fact, it's not a bus this week, is it? It's cars. Very nice cars indeed. That'll be a bogey 4 for her on the 17th.
Yeah, after she won Q Series, she went to the Grand Prix in Abu Dhabi. She did some work for the PGA Tour at the President's Cup.
First proper look at the 16th, par 5, playing 466 yards today. See the bunch of trees on the right hand side, so keep it on the left edge of those.
Look to be heading a little down the left flank. Okay. I wonder if she's got a way through that. It seems to be fairly clear. There's a palm tree a little further advanced. Is there a tough spell on this golf course? Is there a more scoreable bunch of holes?
You can get a tough stretch in the daytime when you turn in and play in 6, 7 and 8 into the wind.
Is it because of the wind? Yeah.
But then when the wind drops, the par 5s are very much reachable.
Well, it's been great watching Laura Davis, hasn't it? I don't think she's played. I mean, she's done many things in her career, but I don't think she's played too much nighttime golf competitively. She's got herself another really good birdie look. She's already birdied 2 of the par 3s as well, so that'll be for a third 2 of the day.
This is Charlie Hull looking for a sandy save par 4. I thought she'd got it there.
Yeah, like a 10 though, paying the price for the tee shot. Well, she's hitting a provisional. You know, back on the tee, I mean, this one's gone the other way. Back on the tee, you can't see, can you? So best to make sure, I suppose.
Yeah, and with the lack of spectators as well, it's safe to hit another one rather than walk in.
Celine Boutier, no bogeys on her card today, sitting at 4 under par. 1 off the lead, held by Germany's Laura Humstuck, and this is to join her. It's off the front of 15. 8 on 4 from the right today. The pin there. Misreading the break there, as I have a lot of the ladies this evening. On the greens, very tricky at night time. Now Charlie, after the bogey on 14, looking to hit straight back on the next. Very hard for the ladies to see the ball in the air, especially when it's landing. This is Boutier to stay at 4 under par.
Ooh, she thought she'd miss that.
Just grabbed the left edge. Remains within 1. Well, the amazing run continues for Caroline Headwall. She was at 4 under with Boutier, but the next par 3, she's had a 2 this time. Bit boring after the 1, but it means she's alongside Laura Fumstuck now, the Swede, at the top of the leaderboard. And you look at the scoring, and it was 5 players in the 60s from playing in the daylight, 7 players under par, and right now that's up to 11 players under par. So maybe slightly better scoring in the sunshine to under the floodlights, but only slightly.
I think it's just getting used to it. It's just not a format that any golfer plays normally, never mind professional golfers.
So she's just checking it's wasteland. So what does that mean compared to a normal bunker?
It means you can ground your club. There's no raking of it either, so you can see there's some track marks. It happens a lot in the desert because it's so hard to maintain grass because it's so hot out here. Often as well, it's more of a packed sand rather than thick, fluffy bunker sand.
I feel like that's wrong.
So as you can see here, par 5. It's pretty straight for the first shot. Minjee Lee is on the left-hand side. She's missed the cart path left, and she's in the shadows on the left. Now you can go for this green in 2, but I don't think she'll be able to do that today. She'll be looking to chip out just short of the wasteland, which is 70 yards short of the green. We can see that there. And then a pitch on. Into the prevailing wind, it can play long, but at this time of night there'll be no wind. Flag today's 13 on, 9 on the left. The green slopes back to front. If you see how she has to come out into the light to read her yardage book, that's another thing you have to get your head around when you're playing night golf, seeing the numbers.
Yeah, remember she wears contacts as well, so that won't help.
It won't. I wear contacts and I'm struggling when I've been out there watching the girls. Just trying to pick out ball flight. You can see Charlie's always saying, did you see that? Did you see that? It's because when you hit, you look up into the lights.
So it's like 80. It's all right.
It's only 466 yards, but it's almost playing to its par. At the moment, it's 4.96 it's playing as an average. I thought they'd maybe eat that hole up.
Yeah, I think the tee shot, they're hitting into the upslope. It's slightly uphill, so whatever they're carrying, it's not running much more.
She's going to walk this one in. Not quite as authoritative, was it? Well, she only managed half a dozen holes yesterday or so. But Laura Davies is getting the full complement in today.
Pitching this one back into play. Trying to leave herself a good number.
Yeah, because you lay it up, you can easily find that bunker and you leave yourself a 50-yard or so
Oh yeah,
third shot.
that wouldn't be ideal. With her wedge game, she'll be expecting to hit that one close.
Left herself in an awkward little spot there.
We can extend that. On Friday, Minjee on 16. That's a fantastic shot, world-class shot from the world number 9. Been doing that consistently for the last few years. Now Charlie Hull looking to get under par. She's only got 2 holes left, started on the 17th. That's her ball there. That's a stunning shot from Charlie. Won't leave her much for birdie. Just off the back here at 18. All downhill from there. And she's done a wonderful job from there. 3 foot left for par. Alison Lee. Just the right hand side here. My second at 17. Looking to get up and down to save par and possibly stay under par for the tournament.
Didn't take enough sand, so came out a bit clean, low and thin.
This will be an excellent up and down for Lily. Maybe the 18th. And she's got 2 more holes to play.
Fist pump by Stephen Dean. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? You're walking off 18 and got to head away from the clubhouse and play 2 more.
And hole lips out for birdie.
can see her there, the grain on the hole. It's really pulled it across it there. So you can read grain on a cup. When you look at the hole, one side's cut really cleanly and the other one is jagged, and that's the way the grain moves. So on that one there, the grain was moving left to right, so the right side of the hole for Charlie's putt was quite jagged and rough.
I like to do that, I'll just finish off here. Thank you, tap in for my birdie. Back to level par.
She's got to take credit there. She made a mistake off the tee, but then worked out how far she needed to hit her second shot to leave herself the ideal number in. So maybe for Minjee Lee it's 90 yards, so she'd have worked that out on her course guide. She's not just chipped out and hoped for the best. Dame Laura.
Smacked a good drive down there, hasn't she?
Yeah, 125 to this pin. Just slightly pulled it. Pulled it away from that water.
There's no sign of her wanting to stop, is there?
She doesn't know anything else, does she, than playing sport, Laura? She will play golf as long as she can.
Well, she gets, as long as she plays 10 LPGA Tour events in a season, she keeps her LPGA Tour membership.
Break. She's one of the most naturally gifted sports people I've ever met. Any bat and ball sport, she is so good at.
Yeah, some frustrations for Alison Lee.
Hull on the 16th, par 5. Unleashing the driver. The flags. That you just get a confidence. She's obviously hitting it very straight and her accuracy is right up there.
But after 10 straight pars, you're not thinking,
yeah, but that
I
gets
could be
you
6
going.
under in about an hour and a half.
No, you don't, but the hole-in-one gets you going. It's a massive bonus. You know, she might have hit it close and not hold anything. Well, she doesn't need a putter on 17. Now she's got a new attitude. And, wow, that is some back 9, stroke front 9 for her. Hold on.
Heard that a few times. Did you see it?
Yeah, it's the lights that shine on the green. You can hardly see your shot, never mind when you ask somebody else. It's really difficult out there.
Hold a few today.
This is slow.
Par.
She needs to give this one a bit of a hit.
Yeah, the women's PGA, the KPMG, she 4-putted the 8th and then 3-putted the 9th in her final round. 7 putts in 2 holes always hurts.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done.
Neither is being 7 over par early on like Emily Pedersen was. She steadied the ship a little bit since then.
Pulled on into the bunker on 15.
Iron Headwall, a run of 4 birdies and a hole-in-one in the space of 6 holes, and it's taken her right to the top of the leaderboard.